What's up, guys? A little voice of willpower here. Speaking with my my better half this morning. She's working on some new projects, and she's working on pricing for the projects and how she wants to price her products. And I was thinking about this, and I was going on the high end. I was like, I'm 38. I never want to work on the middle or the below or the lower end of product development, pricing, like who my customers are. When you're a business person, you have a product, you got to think of your avatar. Like, who are you selling to? You really need to think about that. That is pretty much step one, other than creating the best product possible. But along with that, it's a loaded thought process, right? So the process behind this is that you better have a skill that the higher end folks want. If you don't have a high-end skill and you don't have a high-end product of the best fabric, of the best ingredients, of the best whatever the case may be of what you're selling, me, personal training, my better half, she's selling luxuries in a certain kind. We'll get to that down the road, but that's not the point of this video. The point is this: I believe where we're going now is upper echelon for everything. The folks that are buying stuff are buying the best stuff. Folks that are not buying stuff are typically folks that are, those are not the same people that you may want to sell to. You do not want to sell to Walmart. You don't. That's too large of a conglomerate, and that business is buying stuff for pennies on the dollar and selling it. Walmart's a distributor. They are not a producer. They don't produce anything, right? So they're just buying stuff for cheap and selling it for a little cheaper than the next guy. There is no quality product at Walmart. And why I say that, that's Walmart's a huge American brand. It's crazy enough. But that is a brand that's for everybody. I don't think you should be for everybody. That thought process is really similar, in my opinion, to a jack of all trades. I think that you should really focus on specialty, and I believe that's where the market is going. People are hiring and paying top dollar for specialty. Taking this conversation further, voice of willpower, a lot of people are afraid of robots taking over everything. I'll tell you what, there are going to be people that only want to work with robots. I get that. I get that on so many different spectrums. Like, that's a whole nother conversation. From a girlfriend perspective, I get it. From a housemaid, I get it. To a chef, I get it. To a person that handles your tasks daily, I get it. But then there are those people that want to deal with people, but they want to deal with not hourly employees. They want to deal with the highest end people that have so much value to them that they're invaluable. So that goes with your product. If you're developing your product, that's great. It's only go for the higher echelon of folks. Only sell to the higher echelon of people. But you can't be like, yeah, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have a bullshit product. A product that's garbage. There goes your reputation, one. And two, that's no business. That's a fly-by-night business. You're going to be a quick little sell, a quick in and out business. I don't know about you, but I have zero interest in that. Never have either. Never been built that way. But I have been built in selling to the lower and to the middle class. Absolutely. That's the way I was raised. My mother had thrift stores at one time. We had a little coffee shop at one time. We always wanted to be in the middle or a little bit lower because we thought that we'd get more volume that way. In some ways, yeah, you do maybe get a little more volume. I could say that as a personal trainer. I started out below everybody. I was about like $70 an hour, right? $75 an hour. I think one time I was really excited and worked my way to $80 an hour. And now I'm, far above that. I don't require as much clients as I used to hit the financial numbers that I want to hit, which is awesome. That means less time and also more money. There's a risk though. What if you don't have a product that people want to buy? That's a very real risk. That's a very real risk. And let me tell you this, good. Develop a better product and stay in the business. Advertise. Go to events. I don't love free. I'm not saying give away your shit for free. I don't think you should do that. That devalues your product. But I do think you should go to large events, networking events, and let people try your product. If you're a trainer, do not do free sessions, but get people familiar with who the hell you are. And as a trainer, I'd say develop a brand. What is your brand? So my shoulders are so tired from my work, I can barely hold the fucking phone. But point of this, market is going to the higher end. I've always been selling in thought process, not selling, but thought process, more people, the better. Disagree. Less people, but the elites. Less people, but the elites. The elites do not care so much. Don't price gouge. They do not care so much about pricing as much as more than anything that they care about quality. They care about quality. They want to, you need to ooze high value. You need to ooze, you need to identify as high value. Your identity needs to be your product. Your product needs to be your identity. Voice of willpower.